Let's talk about Frogeye windscreens, because when you look on Google, no one seems to know how to fit the things, and in my opinion it's not really that difficult at all. What you got to bear in mind, first of all, there are two types of windscreen frame and two types of windscreen. Now if you have got a very early car, which is pretty unlikely, with what they call a 9-bolt windscreen, which has got the 9 lifter dot fasteners on the top edge of it, the size of the windscreen for that is 295mm high in the center. That is the window size. If you got the more common one, like this one here, which is the later type one, which went from 59 onwards, and so every car that had side screens as opposed to wind-up windows, that'd be a Mark II Sprite as well, and a Mark I Midget. The size of the glass is 285mm in the centre. Also, the later type car has got a different underscreen rubber, the rubber that goes in here, to the earlier ones. You got to get the right one according to that. Now, fitting it together, people make a good old song and dance about it. Well look, this is as much as I've done so far, which has taken about 2 minutes. You put the rubber in the frame dry, so you don't put liquid between here and here. So get the rubber in, make sure you get it down properly in each corner, like that, like that. Then I use just glass cleaner, squirt plenty of that around there. In fact, you can give it all the way around because you're going to be working the way around that, but it does evaporate, which is good because when you've done what you need to do, it's easy to clean off. It's not all soapy and stuff, but basically that's how I would start it. Get it lined up in there, then just ease it in. I'll show you a bit more in a minute. So we'll leave it at that for the moment. We'll come back in a minute when I've got that top edge in, and I'll show you what I do just with a little plastic spatula type thing, which I can't find. Here it is. So you need a thing like this. People will tell you that you can make one of them out of an old toothbrush, which you probably can. So it's just a nylon thing that's not going to damage the rubber and allows you to get in like that to feed in. But just got to give it a little bit of a push to get it started on that top edge first. So what I'm doing here, I'm just getting the top edge in. I've got plenty of glass wetter in there, so I'll put it down like that, and I'm going to push it down like that. I've got my bit of plastic, and I've just basically gone like that with some stuff. Get that bit done as well while you're there. Okay. Now the windscreen frame is quite flexible on this bottom edge here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it is. Almost to the extent you can almost get that over there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get it down a bit more on the sides. A little bit more squirty. Wants to come out, but the further you get it in, the better it will go. So I'm just working that along there a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? I keep putting my arm in the way. I'll do what I can. Right, like that, there you go. Go on, get in. Right. Oh, there we go. Nice. Now if I can get this, oh, it's popped out on the top a little bit. Get back in there. Get in there. That end's all stayed in quite nicely. Yeah, it's going to go. Half a mind to try and put some on the top edge. Oh yeah. Right, I'll try it. Look at that. It's nearly in that end. If I can get this. Get that like that. Come on, baby. There, nearly in this corner here. I'll turn it round. See, might be able to see it better. If I can get this corner in, I'll stay behind and dry. By getting this end in, tension between here and here is going to keep that in place. Nearly there already. How long did that take? Prop that up from the other side. Nicely. Oh, there's the corner. The corner's in. The corner is in. I don't want to start coming back that way because I'm frightened I might tear it a little bit on the corner. So I'm just going to try and prod it up from underneath, as the bishop said to the actress. Oh yeah, that's it. side is in. And I think the other side's going to be easier because now it can't wriggle out from that end there. So I'm not going to rush this. I don't want to go at all up that way. Rubber up from the underneath this way. Probably getting a bit boring watching this now, I'd imagine. Get in there. We'll come back in a minute when all I've got to do is fit the rubber in, but I mean, basically that side, it's all in, all the way round there, all the way round to there. Just got to be a little bit patient. Feed the rubber up from underneath for a little bit. Get that in there. And that'll all be done. So we'll come back in a minute when I've got that in there and we've got to put the little insert in. I've got to be honest, fitting this was trickier than fitting the window. So I've got a proper Claytonite rubber tool, but that's the big one. This is a little one, it don't fit. Now, I could wait for one of these to arrive if I ordered one, but I'm not that type of person. The soap or glass cleaner won't do it either with fitting this. So we're on to WD-40 and our faithful bit of plastic. And so what I'm doing, I'm just getting that, pushing it in like that. Smooth it down when it's in there. It takes a while, but it works. So it's just a matter of getting it in there, getting all the way around it. I'm thinking that when I get to the straight round the corner, it's going to be a bit easier. But I'll cut some little miters on the corner over there. Not that you'll ever see them, but I did. And so what I have to do is get all the WD-40 off it afterwards. But do that with a bit of panel white. It's getting there. Just got to be patient with this bit. I've had a result getting the actual windscreen in after all the nonsense people say you need someone to help you and you can't do it on your own and make sure you got a mate. Well, I haven't got any mates, so you got to do it on your own, haven't you, really? Right, well, you get the idea. That's it, that's how you fit it. Don't make a fuss over it, just get on and do it.